All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash, double honors our elders and apostles of great Millstone I do it well, and salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that are pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and charity, and risking your lives to do so. All right, today I want to get into this quick lesson. I'm going to title it, It's About to Get Real Nasty Out Here. All right, because we coming into, the year 2023. All right, we got a couple of more months left inside of this year. All right, it could 2023 could be the year when all hell breaks loose. When all hell breaks loose, man. When things really get bad out here, real nasty out here, man. A lot of death is about to come. All right, a lot of calamities are about to come. A lot of destruction, pestilence, diseases. All right, Esau is about to come down with that great wrath. All right, because he wants to start to get his MOTB, get his NWO rolling. All right, around December the 13th. All right, so time will only tell, man. But we're gonna see. All right, but it's about to get bad out here, man. Real bad out here. All right, really nasty. A lot of calamities are about to come, man. All right, because you see the love of many waxing colder and colder day by day. All right, you just see it when these people's countenance, man. All right, somebody cut them off, man, in traffic. All right, now you hearing someone on the news, a nigga going on a rampage, shooting up the whole goddamn town. All right, shooting the person for doing that, man. Somebody bump you in the store. All right, now, these niggas finna have a shootout. So, man, it's getting bad out here because the Lord is putting that spirit of vengeance out here. All right, putting that spirit of death out here on these people, man. That aggression between these people. All right, and it's only going to increase. So I'm gonna jump to these scriptures. I'm gonna grab Jeremiah 30. It's gonna be like a time never before. This is Jeremiah 30:5. It says, "For thus said Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." So there is no peace coming, man. It's only a death, destruction, calamities. All right, the sword. That's the only thing that's to come to this world. So it says, "Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces turned into paleness." And the men are supposed to be the tough ones, all right, the ones that are strong, man, are the ones that stand up in the face of danger. But in these times, all right, men are gonna be cowering, all right, they're gonna be shivering in fear. All right, they're going to be quaking in fear, man, because it's going to be so much death, so much calamities out here, all right, at a constant rate at that. All right, it's not going to let up. It's not going to be like these movies that you watch, like The Purge, all right, where it be a one-day thing, man. You got to bury your crib up. Then after that day goes by, you right back to speaking to your neighbor like nothing never happened. No, man. All right, these things are going to only increase and get worse and worse and worse. All right, it's never going to turn back. It's never going to get better. All right, once that all hell breaks loose, and this is why men are going to be afraid in that day. And how much more you women, all right, that don't want to humble down, that don't want to get right, don't want to believe that you need a man, but it's ultimately because you can't see the danger right now. You can't see the destruction right now in the spirit. All right, but it's coming, man. It's gonna be physical very, very soon. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." So we're coming into the times of Jacob's trouble, all right, which is a time like never before, judgments like never before, death like never before, man. Plagues and calamities at its highest rate. All right, and it's all coming from Yahweh Shemal Shah. So the Lord is the true author of danger and judgment. All right, he's gonna let it all be unleashed, man. All right, these people are about to come with that rage towards each other. All right, it says that friends shall fight like enemies. All right, it's gonna be a lot of death out here, man. The only ones that are gonna be delivered from that is the elect. Those are calling on the name of Yahweh Shemal Shai, and they have their works to follow them, man. They're not following this world. They're not serving Esau, Edom. They're not doing the things that these people are doing, man. But they're fighting for the Lord with everything that they get. Those are the ones that will be delivered. But everyone else, hey, you're gonna be caught up in these plagues, man. And sooner or later, hey, you will perish by the plagues that Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna have out here. All right, whether you be a food prepper, all right, someone that is storing up food, all right, could you understand a small inkling of what is about to happen, man? That all hell is about to break loose, so you're trying to prepare, but there is no preparing, man. The only way that you can prepare for this is serving Yahweh Shema Shai, speaking to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because you are the only ones that can be delivered out of this danger, according to that Jeremiah the 30th chapter. Only Jacob is going to be saved out of that, man. If your seed line does not go back to Jacob, hey, you're done. You're through. All right, these heathens are eventually they're gonna get their death. They're gonna get their punishments on this side, man. So it says Daniel 12:1 says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, which are the Israelites. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even at that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So, hey, man, we're coming into times like never before, which is why we got to stay prayed up, focus on this truth, focus on this word, all right, let go of the mortal thoughts, all right, and serve Yahweh Shema Shai to the best of our ability, all right, because those are the ones that are going to be delivered, all right, those that are put on as the elect, trying to get right with Yahweh Shema Shai to the best of their ability with everything that they got, man, because at a time, as it says, such as never was since there was a nation. So this is the time that we coming into. We have read all these stories of these horrible atrocities that has happened. All right, these plagues that the Lord has unleashed on the world, man. All right, the things that happened to Egypt. All right, that's gonna be turned up 10 times more, 10 times worse. All right, man, it's finna get real bad out here, man. This is Sirach 39 and 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So the Lord has spirits of vengeance created out here. All right, and this is at the vengeance of the Lord to put death on this place, plagues on this place, torments on this place, because these people are not just gonna die by a normal deaths. All right, you're just gonna get a gunshot wound and you're just gonna die, man. You're gonna die a horrible, grievous death. All right, you're gonna be ripped apart by dogs, ripped apart by a weird new created beast in the earth, as the scriptures say. A ravaged by men, men being ravaged by men, women being ravaged by men, Hey, man, these dyke women thinking they tough. The goddamn black women that thinking they tough, man. They can talk back to their husband, man. You will be snatched up and you will be crying out for a man to help you, and no one is gonna help you. The man that you crying out to is gonna be the same one that comes and helps in the ravishing, Hey, this is the vengeance of Yahweh Shema Shai. It says fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. So all these things are created for vengeance, man. The vengeance of the Lord. Hey, the scriptures say that vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai. So, hey, this is all coming from the Lord, man. All right, for what you people are doing towards his elect. All right, not hearkening unto his men, not hearkening unto his word. All right, shedding our blood, man. Scoffing at us, talking all this shit. All right, but the Lord is about to unleash all these things upon you. Fire, hail, famine, and death. All right? Hey, a lot of these people are going to die slow, grievous deaths, man. You're going to pine away by thirst and starvation. It says, teeth of wild beasts. And yeah, the Lord is going to have newly created beasts in the earth. He's going to have the dogs to tear. All right, when no one is paying attention to these zoo animals and taking care of these zoo animals, because there's going to be so much hell out here. Ain't nobody going to worry about their jobs and none of that shit. Ain't nobody going to be caring about that, man. They show you that in that movie World War Z, all right, where the police officer, he was running up inside the store, and then the dude put his hands up like, yeah, you got me, like, hey, I'm not stealing nothing. Police looking at him like, nigga, shit. He ran right past him and grabbed some baby formula and all that shit for his kids, man. These people gonna be worried about their family members, man. All right, they're not gonna be worried about their jobs. So, hey, these zoo animals go get out. All right, these Petco animals and all that shit. Hey, all these animals about to get up out of there, man. All right, they're gonna be unleashed on these people, and they're gonna have a feast. All right, they're gonna be devouring all these wicked people, man, and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. So, hey, this is all for the wicked, as it says in the next chapter. This is Sirach 40 and verse 9. It says, death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. So all these things are created for the wicked, man. All instruments of death, all instruments of torments are created for the wicked. And these things are about to come at its fullest height, and ultimately these ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, because as the flood came for the wicked, so is this second death going to come for the wicked, which is going to be ICBM nuclear missile fire, which is going to cause a lake of fire over here in the Americas, or you people will be tormented day and night. And this is all for not serving Yahweh Shema Shai and for walking in the ways of the wicked. Speaking to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans who have the opportunity to get right, man, to serve Yahweh Shema Shai. Because the rest of these heathens, this is their judgment. All right, their judgment is to be burnt up here, man. Because they have fought against Jerusalem. But if you had an opportunity to get right, get right. Because this is for the heathen. And 2/3 of our people are heathens as well, man. All right, they have a heathenistic mindset. They want to be like the heathen. They're banned to the heathen. They want to die with the heathen, man. So let them die with them. All those that hate me love death. They hate Yahweh Shema Shai. They hate his prophets. They hate his ways. So they're going to die the death of the heathens. This is Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And we call this a Sarah Connor scripture, because you look up Sarah Connor and Terminator Judgment Day when that nuclear missile had hit. It was all spiritual, because they understand, they know, all right, at least they know a little something, man, that America is going to be destroyed. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. All right, they show you that in every Terminator movie. Terminator Genesis, nuclear missiles coming over, destroying this land. All the Terminators, man. Destruction. But that Sarah Connor, that Sarah Connor scene, all right, is very illustrative of this scripture. All right, it shows you exactly how it's gonna look. All right, in a sense. All right, she was just standing on it. She was grabbing on the gate, still screaming that she was a goddamn skeleton, man. Flesh gone, eyes gone, tongue gone, everything. She just screaming on the gate. And the Lord is going to do that to you wicked people. All right, as the flood came for the wicked, so is the fire going to come for the wicked, man. But we are just trying, we're trying to get back into the good grace of the Lord to escape these things so that we don't go through this. Because it's finna get real nitty and gritty and fucked up out here, man. So this is 2 Ezra 14 and 13. And it's already messed up out here. All right, on a small level. All right, it says in a green tree. Let me grab that before I read this. Because we enter into those times, so it's already messed up out here. It's already nasty out here, man. You got people killing each other over goddamn the littlest stupidest shit. All right, nigga, don't put mayo on your sandwich, you blow his brains out. You give you some cold fries, you blow his brains out. And these things literally happen. This really happened, man. All right, nigga, I believe it was at McDonald's or something. Somebody gave this guy some cold fries. He came back, shot the place up, or shot a worker or something like that. Hey man, that spirit of vengeance is out here, man, and it's only going to increase. How much more in the day of Jacob's trouble, a time like never before? It's gonna be real crazy out here. But this is Luke 23 and 31. And 2023 can be the year. So hey, this is Luke 23 and 31. Says, for if they do these things in the green tree, what shall be done in the dry? What's gonna happen when there ain't no resources out here? When there ain't no way for you to get food, ain't no way for you to wash up, man. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be looking at your neighbor. You're gonna be seeking your neighbor's resources, the things that they have. And it's gonna be an all-out war, all-out free-for-all out here every single day. And when the things that we say we can only explain it so far, all right? Because the Lord is gonna show it. He's gonna show it, man, and it's gonna be much worse than what we can say, all right? But what we're telling you is pretty much the basis of it, man. But it's going to increase and get much worse. But it's the 2nd Esdras 14 and 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order. All right, we got to get ourselves right before Yahweh Shema Shai, so that we can escape these things. It says, and reprove thy people. We're reproving our people day in and day out, lifting up our voice like a trumpet, telling our people to get right, telling our people to see their sins and come back to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, forsake your wicked ways and come back to the Lord, man. Lest you die, lest you fall into the depths, the judgments of the heathen, which is all these things that are about to happen. All right, because people are walking in the ways of the wicked. That's why Jacob's trouble is going to come. It says, comfort such of them as be in trouble anyway. Yeah, we're comforting our people. We're comforting the elect, all right, the nation of Israel, all right, with these words. Telling them, hey, it's going to be okay. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai got your back, man. As long as you be in this word, you thinking upon this word, man. You thinking upon these scriptures. All right, the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, the Lord got us. Psalms the 91st chapter. And we just got to just continue to move in that faith. It says, and now renounce corruption. Yeah, we have to renounce this flesh. Renounce this corruption, man. Renounce all the things that we want to do. Reject this shit. All right, because there is no profitability of the flesh. All right, there's only profitability in the spirit. All right, which is these words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Lean upon these words to the best of our ability with everything that we got, man. It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste. Slack verse 14. I skipped the verse. It says, let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of men. Put off now the weak nature. So yeah, we gotta put off this weak nature, man. All right, gird up the loins of our mind. Let me grab that. 1 Peter, is it 3? 2 Peter 3, I believe. No, let's see. Yup, this is 1 Peter 1 and 13. It says, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So we got to gird up the loins of our mind, man. We got to be strong, all right, in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, according to Ephesians 6 and verse 10. All right, we got to be strong in the might of the Lord, which is in these words, man. Lean upon this faith. Lean upon the truth. All right, because at the end of the day, he got us. But as for the rest of these people, man, hey, they're going to go through it. They're going to go through the ringer, man. So this is 2nd Esdras 14 and verse 2nd Esdras 14 and 15. It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste to flee from these times. And we can't dwell on the things of the flesh, or the things that we may need to do of this flesh, man. The baby mama drama, all right, the bills, the job. You gotta let all that shit go, man. You just gotta let the Lord deal with it at the end of the day. All right, because what? Verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Yup. So yeah, we see all this death happening. We see all these calamities and plagues, the Lord ramping all this stuff up. And these things can make your mind heavy as well, man. All right, these things can, put heaviness on your heart as well. But greater evils are going to come. Much worse things are going to come. So you can't worry about the things of the flesh. Can't worry about that, man. Cause it's about to get real nasty out here. It's finna get real messed up out here, man. So we just gotta focus on serving Yahweh Shema Shai and focus on doing the correct thing for the Lord so that we can get deliverance on the first go around Yahweh Ratazah. So it says, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more evil shall increase upon them that dwell therein. So evils are going to only increase, man. It's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better from here. It's only going to get worse. The more the clock ticks, the more judgment comes, the more death comes, the more calamities and plagues come. All right, the more 911 doesn't work. Esau ain't going to come and save you and help you no more. All right, because this is all the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai. 2 Ezra 15 and verse 5. Now I start at 1. It says, behold, speak down the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said Yahweh. Yeah, we telling you all these prophecies. We telling you these things that are about to happen before they even happen, so you can prepare for it and so that you can get right. And that's the only way for you to prepare for it, is getting right with Yahweh Shema Shai. Forsaking this wicked world, forsaking your flesh, things that you want to do, the laziness, man, the partying, the fucking highs. You got to put it all away. Come back to the Lord, man. Because judgments are coming. Death is coming. Famine is coming, man. If you want to escape these things, you got to get right with the Lord. And that's speaking only to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the biblical Hebrew Israelites and speckled birds, all right, that look like the other nations. You may look like a white man, but your seed line goes back to either a so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American on your father's side, which makes you an Israelite, which gives you a chance at salvation. So repent. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. This holy Bible, man, there is no lie of the truth. Everything that you read in this Bible, all the death, all the plagues, all the calamities, all the salvation, all the protection, all the eating and drinking for his servants, all that is true. And it's gonna come to pass, man. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So yeah, we're not supposed to care about what these people have to say about this word, man. We don't care if you don't believe. It don't matter, man. If you don't believe, good. You're gonna be shown, and you're gonna be shown why you should have believed. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, and this is why. Because you're being unfaithful, you don't want to believe that these things are gonna happen. And guess what, man? You're just gonna die in your unfaithfulness. Read verse 4 again. It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." So if you're unfaithful, you don't want to believe that this is gonna happen, and you're just gonna perish. It says, behold, said Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So this is what's about to come to the earth. The sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. Not good times. All right, not bounce back of Babylon the Great, but a downfall of this place. Judgments, calamities, death. All right, on so many different levels. The Lord got 1,000,000 ways to die. All right, forget 1,000 ways to die, 1,000,000 ways to die, man. And he's going to give it all to the wicked, all those that don't want to serve him and get right with him. All right. So, hey, you know what? I'm going to read this Jeremiah 15. This Jeremiah 15 and verse 2. It says, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus said Yahweh, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. Yeah, a lot of these people are going to be thrown into concentration camps, round up, man. Are you going to be starved out? You're going to be tormented by Esau. All right, this man is the goddamn devil, man. He got a lot of instruments to work with you people. All right, yeah, look at Antiochus Epiphanes. All right, said he tormented men's bowels with strange instruments, man. This is the same man that we dealing with, Esau Edom, the goddamn devil, man. He's going to do a lot of weird things to you niggas, all right, that don't want to get right with the Lord. They want to party. They want to be gangbangers. They want to be whores, all right? And you're gonna get you're gonna get a whore's reward. You're gonna get a gangbanger's reward for what you are doing, man. And it says, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said Yahweh, the sword to slay. And yeah, you're gonna be slain, man. All right, it says that you all shall bow down to the slaughter. And why are you gonna bow down to the slaughter, man? Because when the Lord called, ye did not hear. When his hand was reached out to you, you pushed it away. So therefore, you're gonna get exactly what you deserve. It says, and the dogs to tear. A dog's gonna be ripping you people limb from limb, man. Lions ripping you people from limb from limb. Hey, people, when we say things like this, people think it's a joke. People think that it's so far-fetched, but we talking about Yahweh Shema Shai, the God of heaven and earth, the creator of heaven and earth, the omnipotent being who can do all things. You think it's hard for him to have a damn alligator, walking down hey, walking down the street, man. Just walking down the street, just cruising, looking for a snack. Think it's that hard? Do you think it's that hard for the Lord to do that? Ain't nothing too hard for Yahweh Shema Shai. Let me grab this. I believe it's Jeremiah 32 and 26. It says, then came the word of Yahweh unto Jeremiah, saying, behold, I am Yahweh, the God of all flesh, man. He controls everything. Not even a bird falls from the sky unless Yahweh Shema Shai sanctions it. He controls all things. He is omnipotent. All right, Psalms 115 verse 4. All right, Yahweh have done whatever he please. He does whatever he wants, man. His will stand at the end of the day. Death is going to come. Calamities are going to come. Famine is going to come. Destruction is going to come, man. It's going to come. Newly created beasts are in the earth are going to come. To appease the wrath of him that made them. It says, is there anything too hard for me? And the answer to that is no. It's a rhetorical question. All right, there is nothing too hard for Yahweh Shema Shai. He can do all things at all times, man. He's going to turn this place up to the highest degree. Jeremiah 15 and verse 3, it says, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said Yahweh, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. So this is all coming from Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, beasts are going to be running rampant out here in these cities. All right, where all you people living at. All right, you people don't know how to defend yourselves, man. You don't know what to do. All right, when you ain't got nothing in your stomach. All right, y'all gonna be tired. You gonna be weak. All right, and the Lord is gonna exploit that. How these animals get down on y'all ass, man, and rip you apart. It's all the judgments of the Lord, man. It's finna get real nasty and real bad out here. So, hey, for us in the know, hey, redeeming the times. All right, know what times we in. Stay prayed up. Stay focused on the truth. Stay focused on the word of Yahweh Shema Shai and pushing this truth. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, to the best of our abilities, man, so that we can escape these judgments. All right, Yahweh Ratazah. Pray that the mercies of the Lord rain down upon us, man, because they were certainly gonna need it in these times. So, hey, I prayed that this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakodash, double honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to Akim that are pushing this word with true sincerity and charity and risk your lives to do so. Shalom, Wa Ababa Ball.